Hello, my name is Debbie Harold, and today we're recording from the Lifeline Wellness Center in Knoxville, Illinois. I live in the state of Maryland. In March of this year, I had the privilege of meeting Peter Karsten down in Virginia. And when I went to see him, I had the experience of having the live blood demonstration as well as some other testing done. And being a nurse, I saw that my resting pulse was 84, which I know was way too high. And being on 3 blood pressure medications at the time and had a few extra pounds, I decided that it was a good thing that we would come over to the wellness center here. So in June of this year, my husband and I both came, and he actually had several pounds to lose and was also on several blood pressure medications. Our goal was also to learn as much as we could so that we could try to help other people. So we arrived here in the month of June to begin our new journey. By the time we left the wellness center, I was feeling a lot better. I had a lot more energy and was very active, as well as was my husband. And that, after time went on, a few months, my husband and I were talking that, well, if we're really serious and feel that God is leading us to do something in our home, similar to the Lifeline Wellness Center in Illinois, that I should come back and to learn a little bit more, and as much as I could, from the team here in Illinois. When I came in the month of June, I really thought I was a pretty healthy person. I knew about my pulse being a little bit high, and I knew I was on blood pressure medications, which I needed to get off of. But by the time I left, like I said, I really felt pretty good, and I thought I was doing well. But boy, was I surprised, because when I came back, even though I had been here already for the 21-day program, I felt like some of the lectures and the things that I was hearing, I knew I'd heard them because I had the notes with me, but it was like I was listening to them with a new mind. I was actually understanding and really retaining the information that I was, that I was learning here. And it was really great. Following the program, we'd been following the program at home, and then following it here was just really exciting. The days can be long, but you're never feeling tired. There's a different kind of tired that you feel because you're eating good food, the type of food that God intended for us to eat. And I should probably add that since I left, I have not been on blood pressure medications, not any, and neither has my husband. So we're not taking blood pressure medications for, actually, we're not taking medications for anything up until this point in time, and we really thank God for that. So when I leave here, the goal is that my husband and I and some friends, we are planning on opening up a small wellness center. It will be out in Strasburg, Virginia, where we'll have 5 or 6 people that will be coming into our home, which is up in the mountains, because it has been incredible to see the changes in people's lives. When I was here in June, as well as coming back now, to see people with diabetes who they come in not even walking, and they leave walking on no insulin. People who are on not just high blood pressure medication, but also on a lot of the statin drugs for their cholesterol. People who've been severely depressed and are when they come, hardly talking and just very into themselves. And after even just a few days, the first week, to see such a huge difference. It's just amazing knowing that, God promises in the Bible that if we follow His commands, if we do what He asks us to do, and we follow the dietary guidelines that He has given to us, that He will heal our bodies. And when you see those exciting things happen, you can't help but sharing with somebody else and, trying to get somebody else to listen. Unfortunately, not everybody has to make their own choice, and not everybody chooses to have a healthier lifestyle. But for those that do, it is amazing transformation. I've been here and I've seen people who come in and can hardly walk, and by the end they're outside jogging. I mean, how can that happen? It has to be through the Holy Spirit and for God working in people's lives and doing the healing. It's not that anybody here, as well as it will be in our center, that is going to be doing any healing. It is truly through the great physician, through God, that provides the healing when we do what He asks us to do. Anybody wants to improve their health, to come and visit with Ramon and his team here at the Lifeline Wellness Center in Illinois. And it's not just for improving health, but just for the health education. It's amazing how many people, how many of us, we don't drink enough water, our blood is low on oxygen, and there's all kinds of things floating around in our blood we're not even aware of. So for education, personal education, as well as if you want to improve your life, I would recommend anybody coming and just visiting with Ramon and his team, because you surely would not be disappointed.